Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Time for an update on the Daimler, the 1934 Daimler E20, which I am rebuilding as a Roadster because unfortunately the old bodywork was kaput and had to go to the scrap man. Right, quite a lot to tell you about. A lot of progress, taking a lot of time, of course. All these projects are more time expense than money expense. The parts you can pick up off eBay, of course, but the time you will spend many hours in your garage or wherever you work. Anyway, as you might see as we walk forwards, the car is sitting on little blocks of wood. The reason for that is my garage, unfortunately, is not level. Great for washing out, the water runs to the front, but no good if you're trying to build something. You have to level every single wheel, which is why there's blocks there. Anyway, the reason I'm taking the video now is that after the body panels go on, you won't be able to see the things that I'm trying to explain. I'm just starting the first panel here. Hold on. Very bright. I'll turn the radio off as well. So aluminium, 2mm thick aluminium, and the bulkhead is 3mm aluminium. Here she is. I'm hoping that the sunshine won't blind the camera, because all of a sudden it's come out very brightly, which is very nice, of course. Jaguar engine and gearbox in and looking pretty, and was started a couple of days ago and is running beautifully. Automatic gearbox, make my life easy. We'll work our way from the front backwards. You may or may not be able to see already that the body is mounted on 16 rubber blocks. They're not all in yet, but the bottom line of that is they're called silent blocks. Hopefully a more silent running, a more comfortable ride or drive if you go over potholes, etc. Makes it slightly easier to work on the car because you can lift the body off. Takes a lot longer to do, of course, but there we are. If you're putting time and effort in, that's what you've got to do. The radiator is now sitting at its final position and has a little bit of clearance between the electric fan and the pulley of the old mechanical fan, just enough. It's sitting on the new blocks, which are Land Rover extra tough mountings. There we are, they're all happy. New exhaust has been ordered and hopefully will be here this week. New exhaust being the silencers and tailpipe. This is a little trick I use when I'm working on my own, to put a pop rivet in, pull it up tight, but don't finalize it. That way when you're working on your own, if you want to rest something against it, you've only got one pair of hands, you're working on your own, you know that you're coming back to the same datum position all the time. Bulkheads in temporarily, 3mm aluminium, very tough. Had to be bent on a machine, you can't do that over the table. I'm not sure if this is going to have aero screens or the screen that I bought. So I have just tacked in these supports, which take the full windscreen. If I'm happy, I'll do them properly. If I'm not happy, I'll go with the aero screens. Initially the body was going to be solid, but I've decided to go for suicide doors. This one is just hung a little bit, so you get the idea. Because that'll make it easier for passengers to get in and out of, surely. There are running boards going on there, but with my slightly knackered legs, better for me as well. Okay, working around the back. I think my battery is about to go again. Why do batteries always do this to me? Okay, I'll go as long as the battery lasts, and then I'll go and buy some new ones. Coming round, I've decided to go for a rear mounted spare wheel. Some people like them on the side mounts. I prefer them on the back. So I've used as much of the old metalwork as I could and had to make up the rest myself. This battery is definitely about to die, so I'll shut the video down and get some new batteries and continue. Back in 5 minutes.